Greetings, Royal Queens and Kings. It's your host, Queen Tosa. And we are back for another broadcast. Okay. Listen here. We got some people getting out of line. And people are calling for the Queen. Listen here. I was over here trying to get myself in order. I've been trying to get myself in order and show up as much as I can for y'all. Okay. Now listen here. We got Treecey out here that's doing the most. Treecey, why are you doing the most? Why do you keep coming for me? You got me blocked. You've got me blocked. I don't understand how an individual that has me blocked but keeps trying to talk to me. Treecey is treating this order, that order, that order. Okay? The eating has to stop. And I'm going to be real. It is what it is. It's getting out of hand. You know, the eating disorders are getting out of hand. And I don't think that it's right for us to sit around and get upset because what was is not it is not that anymore. What was it? You know? Well, it was a relationship that she had with a man that left her high and dry to pursue his love interest. This man was tired of suppressing being with women. Okay? Some might call it bisexual. I call it, Miss Thing can't keep a man. Listen here, she floated around all the way to Detroit and got an individual that wasn't all the way there emotionally, right? Tricked him, had him come down to her place, only for her to keep balling up her fists. Noble just wanted to turn on the air conditioner, or he wanted her to cut it down. And she decided to ball up her fist and tell Noble, if you touch their air control, it's going down. And San Antonio police is going to be here quicker than your head, quicker than you can blink. Okay? This particular woman right here sits up and go after the community, the LGBTQIA plus community, especially trans and gay men. Oh, yes. She sits over there in her new apartment. I don't know. It's because she has the lack of supplies that she needs because she raised $375 to move. But she has a boyfriend. She has a man. Clock that. She jumps on YouTube to beg for moving money. Then she comes on here. Oh, I wasn't able to bring everything. Well, why not? Didn't you pay a reliable moving company? What did you do with the $375? Did you go and get you a plate of food? Did you dip into that money? We want to know. Oh, yes. Listen here. We got a lot to get into. So let's get into it. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah. They thought we forgot. We ain't forget. Don't let that bro bitch in, cause she too messy. Who the fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Get out my section. Just pull the muscle. Goddamn, too much flexing. Damn. Caught them in traffic on the accident, we pressing. Got them. Smoking Zaza every second, I be stressing. If you ain't tryna beat them, fuck it, won't you stretch them? Do that. They wipe their nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink, take off. I know you niggas wanna be me, but it's levels. Bitch. I got the gang tatted on me, that's forever. Gang. Wanna know my moves and all my spots, but I move clever. Move. Wanna know my stash, how much I got, but I ain't gon' tell them. Push it, running through it, get that bag, come on. Go. Titanic yacht, big enough for all my nigga to jump on. I know she came with you, but she looking for me to go home. Me. Roll it discontinued like the drink I used to sip on. And that's act, nigga. Not what? Not Quaggin'. Not Red. Don't let that bro bitch in, cause she too messy. Who the fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Get out my section. Just pull the muscle. Goddamn, too much flexing. Damn. Caught them in traffic on the accident, we pressing. Got them. Smoking Zaza every second, I be stressing. If you ain't tryna beat them, fuck it, won't you stretch them? Do that. They wipe their nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink. Huncho. I'm the huncho, bitch. I'm about my cheddar. Quavo. Lil' hoe keep going outside, little bitch do better. Bitch. She want me to hit it, put my blicky on the dresser. Glocky. Feeling brilliant, just like Elon, pop the Tesla. Pop it, go. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. Get out. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Please. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. Not at all. You wanted the game, you should've just said it. We would've blessed it. Should've just said it. Now shit got messy. Smoking exotic shit with an exotic bitch. Exotics. Geeking, I'm bringing all kind of narcotics with me. Narcotics. Got guns on the table, I'm like, who fired this here? Who? This bitch got past security, I'm like, who let her Don't in? Let that bro bitch in, cause she too messy.
All right, listen here. I didn't say that she was messy. I mean, the people were saying that she was messy, child. Child, we heard this, we heard that, child. Listen here. Treecey is upset because she couldn't turn that man back straight, you know? Because in her words, is she had Mark first. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you can't get mad at Mark, honey. At least Mark was man enough to own up and say, hey, you know what? I've been living for everybody else, and it's time for me to go live with my man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't even really have nothing bad to say about the woman. Like, I just wish that she would have just see if she blocked me, right? She told me that she was gonna block me, right? So my thing is I wanted her to keep the block up. Like, if you block me, just keep me blocked. Like, even like if I'm on a panel, you don't have to talk to me, just act as though I'm blocked. Uh-huh. And it's so interesting that, you know, now we're on a conversation and we're in a space, in a climate where these women in the community, bisexual, or they might say, oh, I support you all, and this, that, and the third. And it's some, not all. It's some, not all. But how are you going to be an ally and then doing all this malicious stuff? You reaching out to Dimples. Oh, Dimples, give me the information to the church. I need to go ahead and put my review up on the church's wall. Imagine getting your satisfaction by trying to take someone else's life down. Imagine being in a happy relationship. You got a man, but the only thing that you're worried about is gay people's bedrooms. Just imagine. watching everybody enjoy their life and be their authentic self while you have to sit around and pretend all day. Let's get into it. And she was pretending. She was never Jay Wilson's friend. She was never nobody's friend. She was just out for herself. And that's the part that people are missing. And see, this is the thing. She always talking about standing up for what's right and this third. But what does she do? She's the main character with keeping the mess going. She sat up over there and she amped Rodney up. Made him feel like he was the man child. Made him feel like he was the man. And see, this is the thing. Have y'all ever noticed that, even with Lemon, like Treecey loves her a gay man. She loves to argue. She likes to be masculine. I'm just honest, is what we see, it's what she's doing. And she wants to talk about everybody's looks. She wants to talk about everybody's looks. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. It's just so interesting that she likes to watch me, honey. She said that she was over at Pastor's channel last night, and oh my God, Jay Dunn made her laugh so much because she was going at Queen Tulsa. She was trying to get into an argument, but this is my thing. Um, you're worried about the wrong thing, sister. You are worried about the wrong thing. You need to pay MU back. Okay. If you can put a little bit more effort into paying MU back instead of trying to go at myself, okay? And Jay Wilson. What did Jay Wilson do to you? He's innocent. You know? Now, if you want me to come by and pick you up and we could take you by the halfway house, okay? We could take you by the halfway house and I can help you pick out a decent one, okay? Now, I'm not going to say that he don't mess around. Hey, I ain't going to say all that. I can't promise you that. But I can help you find you a decent one. We can go on down to the halfway house, okay? And honey, we can get you some options. And maybe we need, you know what I'm saying? We could take them to we find you somebody decent. We're going to take them to the thrift store. We're going to get them some, get them in order for you. I can help you if that's what you want, Treecey. I can. And I will. Because I want you to be happy. And I want you to get up out of that house. Okay. I want you to stop eating your problems away. You're eating this order, that order, honey. You're eating, oh, child, honey. Talk about a disorder. You over there picking up that pastor. Okay. Listen here, Pastor went out and got his surge. Okay. Pastor went and got his surge. Okay. He did. He got his surgery, honey. And if he wants to go and get him some coffee that he can chew on, then let him go and chew on the coffee. Okay? Let him chew on his coffee. He ain't bothering nobody. If he wants to have a eating disorder, let him have that eating disorder in the comfort of your ears. Uh-huh. Because he's gonna go live and he's gonna chew that coffee. And if you don't want him, and if you don't want to hear the coffee chewing, then you need to just cut your volume down, okay? And it just be the old lame little jokes that she be throwing up. Like, girl, hey Dory, Dory's in the building. Hey, good afternoon. Let's see here. I'm getting up on Treecey. Can y'all ask Treecey why she not out here windmilling for Rodney? Ask Treecey why she pushing Rodney over to get into it with Treecey Lane. Why she ain't coming out there, stepping up and speaking up. She always wants somebody to speak up and step up for her, right? As where's she at? Tell her to put on her compression shoes and come on down here. Uh-huh. And listen here, I want to see that man that she talking about. Oh, I got me a man and this, that, and the third. Girl, you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man. If you got a man, then bring him on alive, girl. Because girl, the people know I have me a whole husband over here. But you still over there in that delusional land, girl. And you don't want me to have no husband. You don't want me to be happy. But girl, it's not what you want. It's not what you want. My husband loves me. Okay. He loves me. And he gonna put it down this evening. Okay. Again. Okay, just because my back is getting licked. He licks my back, baby. When mama can't do what she usually do, you know, my man is gonna make sure I'm satisfied. He's definitely gonna make sure I'm satisfied. Even if that man gotta rub me down, okay? If I can't throw it back tonight, baby, he's still gonna be here tomorrow. He is. He is. Yes. But Treecey went on this rant. Child, she ready to go down there and start making some complaints. Girl, I wish I listen here. I don't even play like that. Like, girl, keep it between me and you. If you can't read me, just step on back. But for you to sit up here and want to go at people's jobs and things like that, it just shows how much of a basic bee you are. Because let somebody tamper with your employment, you're going to be running around here crying, screaming, and hollering on how you going to pay your bills. See, this is the thing. I can go at people, but even the people that I go at, even with Lady Nika and her $500 wig, like, I don't wish, that they lose their employment or anything like that, right? You just don't wish stuff like that. You don't. I keep it on the board. Let it be between me and you. If the kitchen get too hot, then bag up out of it. Bag up out of it. Throw the towel in. Don't be afraid to just say, "Hey, I'm gonna throw the towel in. I'm gonna throw the towel in." But don't ever think that I'm over here pedaling around for some attention. Okay, that is you. And then this is what she did. She don't make no sense. And Lady Dimples, you just as cuckoo as the Cocoa Puffs girl. She was over here. So Treecey gonna get on me. She can't help but to say something about the Queen girl. She couldn't wait to say something about me. So she gonna say yeah. And she said something about the trend. She was like, she said something derogatory about the trans, and then in the same breath, she says, "Well, Lady Dimples, give me that address down to the church because trans engaged people need that church needs to know how he handles trans and things like that on here." Treecey, while you're down there reporting and putting stuff on the wall, I want you to send them that clip of you going in on my trans ass. Uh-huh. So while you down there putting some on the bulletin board, I think that you need to go ahead and let out your testimony. And you need to stop playing with God and stop playing with the church. See, she talking about he over here playing with the church. No, baby, you down there playing with the church and you playing with God. You trying to get them people stirred up and trying to get this man moved up out their church. And guess what? Like I said, you went down there, you got baptized on South Beach. We don't know why you went to South Beach, and we don't know why you didn't just go to Jerusalem. But you went down there to South Beach to get baptized, and the devil been on your back ever since. The devil been all up in your ass and your panties. The devil ain't stopped riding you since you went up under that water. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. That's what happened. Yes, that's what happened. That woman went down there and she robbed that. See, God said, okay, listen here. She tried to take MU down that church road, child. Come on, can we go somewhere, somebody? Listen here. She tried to make seem like she was turning her life around. Oh, and MU was there. Okay, because you know MU had turned her life around. MU stopped smoking that shit. Okay, she had to put that stuff down. And thank God for MU for putting that stuff down. Y'all give a congratulations. Put a round of applause in the chat from MU putting that stuff down. She stopped doing that stuff. Oh, she put that stuff away. She said that stuff ain't good for me. Come on, congratulations. As a recovering addict to another recovering addict, baby, congratulations. And for people to sit up here and try to pray on that, that's why Treecey in the boat that she in, and she's still in debt with you. Come on, Jesus. Come on, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes, come on. Listen here. When we talk about a cruise, see, it's her in that water. See, she keep trying to go up under that water. She keep trying to go in that water. And that water keeps saying, no, 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 no. Okay. Every time that woman get close to water, honey, she damn. Listen here. She lucky the mermaids ain't pull her ass in and drown her. She better be lucky Yi Maya didn't get her. She better be lucky that mother of the waters, okay, mother of the sea. She better be glad that that mermaid did pull her under and let her have it. See, people be playing, and see, y'all don't know who y'all playing with. Y'all don't know who y'all playing with. Yeah, that's it. You don't know. You don't know who you playing with. You keep running your tail down there. All right, we got a member in the building. We got Queen Diva up in the building. Let's let Miss Whitney Houston give her a congratulations for stopping by. Utilize your membership. It is never too late for you to get yours. On that note, we'll be right back after these messages. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. Listen here, and everybody knows your name, Queen Diva. Thank you for your support and thank you for your royal membership. We really appreciate you, my love. All right, we got under new management up in the building, Mr. Oso. How are you doing, mods? Chat. Hello, 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 Miss Tosa. Yes. How you doing? Okay. Yes. Listen here, your royalty around her, Queen Diva. Let the people know. Y'all see that badge by her? Listen here, Miss Queen Diva. You got some emotes. Drop them. Drop your emotes. Okay. Period. Read the rules. You got a judge gavel. You got all that. Utilize those emotes. When I'm out here preaching, use those emotes. Yes. All right. Under new management. Want the link. She want the link, chat. I guess I am almost. Okay, let me do this one more again. I'm gonna drop the link. But okay, so I got a resolution, y'all. I see why Brooke and Jay Dunn is after me because they Jay Dunn doesn't want Brooke to end up like Treecey. Treecey's man left her for a man. Left her. Yes, yes. That's why they running after me. That's why they trying to take me down. Because Treecey's man left her for another man. And listen here, Jay Dunn said, I'ma help you out. I'ma help you. I'ma help you out. I'ma help you. Yeah, she said she's gonna help her out. And I don't know why they think I want Malik, okay? Seriously. Come on now. Listen here, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I dropped the link. Did I drop the link? Yes. Come on, use those emotes. Did you like them? Do you like them? Listen, if we in court, I want you to bang that gavel. You got a gavel down there too, Queen Diva. Come on now. Okay. Now that's the end of my commentary. Like I said, um, Brooke is out here trying to chase me down. Like Treecey was trying to chase Mark down, but he said no, 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 no. She said yeah, 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 yeah. He said no, 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 no. She said yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, shout out to Texas. Shout out to Destiny's Child. Okay, did y'all know that Destiny only had one child? Hello, Beyonce. Hello, somebody. Okay, listen here, coming to the stage. Coming to the stage. We have under new management. But before we do under new management, they say you messy. We'll let you up right after this. Give us about 15 seconds. We'll be right back.
We ain't forget. Don't let that bro bitch in, cause she too messy. Who the fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Get out my section. Just pull the muscle. God damn, too much flex. Damn. Caught them in traffic on the accident. We pressing. Got them. Smoking Zaza.
All right. I just had to get that one off right quick. Okay, let me go ahead and let up my guests. We got under new management. We got my bestie, Dory, Bad and Bougie. Listen here. Welcome to the stage.
What it
What's
do? What it do? What it
poppin'?
do? Don't
What
let
it
that broke
do?
bitch
What
in.
it
She too
do?
messy.
Always begging and shit. You know what I'm saying? Always begging.
Dory,
Hey,
that ain't funny.
I am that. I'm being good. I'm being good over here, child. I did a live on it before Queen Toasted did, honey, about the cruise, the passer, and Treecey had misunderstood. I'm gagged. But anyway, under
Everybody
management, you come on
is
in through. I'm gonna go on mute.
everybody broke right now? Is that what's going on? I've been broke. That's what's going on, Tulsa?
It's Ass's time under management. Get into it.
Tulsa, you there? Every time I
Bessie,
come
wait. It's okay. Bessie doing her thing. You know how she is.
Yeah.
That computer. That computer.
Hey, 2 a.m. and I'm live. I just left out the club with the gang and a high yellow bitch that's real thick in the thighs. You know me, I be shooting my shot. When I got the little bitch, I wasn't even surprised. In the club, looked her deep in the eye, said you coming with me, if you with it, let's ride. Got a text when you coming inside out the liquor, didn't know what to say, so I lied. I text back like I'm late at the stew trying to cook something new, it's just me and the guy. She texts, I ain't even reply. Then I rolled up a wood while I gripped on the thigh, start to kiss on the neck, know this bitch feeling high. Ain't gonna lie, shit up pussy and head kinda fire. Ended at a hotel somewhere out 35. Look good and
all right. Shout out to my sexy ladies out there, baby. It's Friday. Friday, March 28th,
Miss Tulsa.
2025. Listen here. It's sexy hour. Go ahead, under new management. Take over.
Miss Tulsa, I've been trying to get in touch with you. I need a intro for my room.
You know what? Unfortunately, at this time, my graphics department has declined to do any work going forward only because they're focusing on my brand. But if I know
Okay.
anybody that does it, I'll definitely refer you. But unfortunately, my team they have taken a pause.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Yes, honey. I can't
I'm
even get one, Mister. I
I'm
can't
not.
even get one. New management. I'm bestie, so yeah, I
Yeah.
stamped that.
But I'm not in no
Hmm.
hurry. I'm not in no hurry for my stuff. But okay, yeah, that's all I wanted. Is Miss Diva still in the room? Miss Pretty Diva,
Oh,
the
look at you
woman.
flirting. Don't you
Yeah.
get in trouble now.
I get in trouble every time I flirt with Miss Diva and I mess with her sister. I get in trouble every time.
Well, she's flirtable. She's flirtable. She's in that category of flirtable. Shout out to Miss
She
Diva.
says she's flirtable.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she falls in
Which
that category. See, it's a lot of bums on here, chat.
Yeah, she's
Miss
But
flirtable.
she's
Diva,
flirtable. She's
Yeah.
flirtable. You got to
Miss
put that in.
Diva. Um, I don't know why your sister mad at me, but I still like y'all. I still, hold y'all up. Even though I made a comment on this panel for her to back off of your sister, you know what I'm saying? I take it she's still mad at me, but it's all good. She don't want to talk to me or anything like that. It's good.
Hold
But
on
I
one second. Miss Under New Management, let me know this. Okay, so we need to drop Under New Management's channel, Dory's channel, Queen Diva. If you have a channel, let us know. Today is free promotion Friday, and I want to do this for all the content creators. If you are a member of our channel, and whenever you drop down, if you're in the live, we're gonna be dropping your channel. So um
well,
I'm gonna go ahead and get that in rotation. Y'all go ahead and take over the show.
Okay,
I'm
thank you. Thank you. Go
I'm
ahead
not
under the management. I'll go after you. Uh huh.
I'm not gonna open my channel till about the end of April or May. All right, Miss Diva, do you hear everything I said to you, Miss Diva?
I think she did.
You
I'm
think
not in the chat modding. Yeah, of course she
she she
did.
she ain't answer me, but it's okay.
She busy. She busy. She going to grab try channel links. I'm not down there modding. And if you're dropping my channel, please drop my newest channel at Dory Bad and Bougie. Because that is my third channel I'm working on promoting for the beef sector, not the legendary channel that's already up there with the numbers and everything. So I'm just trying to grow this together with the free thinkers.
All right,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump
Okay.
down, y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Go, Jim. I'm gonna
Thanks
hang
for
on
having
and
thanks for having me up, Miss Tulsa. I appreciate it.
in her words, anytime, anytime. I can't do the Wendy Williams, how you doing like her, but anytime under management, you're a breath of fresh air. Trust and believe. Thank
You think
you. and,
you think
and
I'm a
describe
breath?
to me.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm doing some really cool stuff on this new channel. Not worried about numbers, about elitism and free thoughts and your opinions, and just your overall ideologies of life and the content that I'm bringing, whether it's the F-ish or it's some, on some knowledge based stuff. So absolutely, I would love for you to join. I dropped the link for you. So yeah, so we're just growing, and I just started going live this week on this channel. So if you
Oh,
pay
okay.
attention to my community well. But anyways, I want to get back to the Queen Tulsa show. Like I said, she'll drop my link in the chat. I want to stay focused on this, but absolutely would love to have you over there with the Free Thinker Society.
Oh,
Absolutely.
All right, ladies. So I did drop y'all
Mm.
links. So there's Couture Bays, there's Dory Bad and Bougie, and there's Under New Management. Make sure we get on over there and support these queens. All right, listen here. We have, oh my goodness. Are y'all ready for this? We got somebody else in the backstage. Are y'all ready? In five, four, three, two, one. Let's go.
better
Mm.
grip.
Hello?
Diesel Nesta.
Ness, no
Yeah, can you
Max.
guys hear me?
Oh, I'm mad
We
at Ness. I'm
can.
not talking to Ness today.
I
What you
ain't
mad at me
never
for?
mad at Ness.
What
Cause
I did?
you ain't been sharing me out or nothing.
I
I'm
have
over
not
there
been getting none
finally
of your
live.
notifications. I don't even know that you're live. I don't know why.
Oh,
Oh,
Pizzazz, you
wait
ain't
a
been getting none
minute.
of them.
No, I don't
Shopping
get
over
any
there,
notifications from
Pizzazz,
you.
everybody,
I'm
yeah.
starting to think that I never subscribed because I don't get none of. When was the last time you've been live?
Just this morning, and I've
Yeah,
been
I'm
tagging
not.
you for a
Yeah, I'm
while on my
definitely.
community wall.
Okay, so I
Hey,
must not be subscribed because I would
Mm,
definitely I would have definitely shared you out. But
okay.
I think you were dropping it in my chat at the end of my live, but I didn't get a
Mm.
chance to click on the link. So you might want to I don't know, share you can't share it. Drop the link in here or something. That way I could click
It's
it.
in there.
Sorry.
It's in there, babes. Well, welcome to the Queen Toasters show, honey. Thank you, Naz. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and we
Mm.
No, yeah,
dropped
no
your link as
problem.
well, Ness. With this is
Thank
free
you.
promotion Friday. Any content creators come through, we give you the promotion. Y'all hit the links, give them a like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and take
Well,
over the show.
I'm on my lunch break, and I mean, I've been trying to get on here, but I've
hey,
been having
Niecy
difficulty with my
Pooh.
headset. What's good, under new management?
Hey,
What y'all over here talking about?
Too damn
nothing
much, girl.
really.
Too damn much, honey.
we were talking about Treecey and how she lost her man to
Hmm.
another man, and I feel like
What?
Brooke and Jay Dunn is after me and trying to like paint this story about me like I'm trying to take Brooke's man because they don't want her to end up like Treecey, so
Girl,
Well,
the
I mean,
play is
but
in
can
full
we
effect.
compare? Brick is actually married. Tracy isn't. So,
Mm.
I mean, can we even compare the two?
Yes,
Like,
yes, we can compare Ness. I mean, yes, Brooke is quote unquote married. She, psych. I mean, she married.
but listen, but when we really think about it, what do Brooke and Tracy have in common? I'll wait. They
I
owe
don't
people
see
money. Hello?
what I know that.
Let me
Okay,
go.
who does Brooke
Hey,
owe money to?
You did
agape
not.
love,
Brooke
y'all.
owe money to the Intel for her teeth
Girl,
and that
bye.
fake baby. You ain't know that you, but girl, don't try to protect. Don't try to protect the bullshit. Brooke is
Now
a
we ain't even
scammer.
gonna.
Go
Oh,
on my
please.
channel, Nats. Go on my channel. They is clocking her tea on my channel. Better get the fuck all the way into it,
Hey
honey.
Molly. Listen, did you see
And
that?
Jay
Oh,
done at her, honey. I nicknamed her Chicklet Teeth, honey.
That is tea.
hold on one
Yeah.
second, Bessie.
Yes, I'm
Ness,
waiting.
Molly has a message for you. He says, "Oh, Ness is here. Okay, now I feel comfortable dropping.
Oh
Toaster
wow.
knows I'll be here. What are your thoughts?"
I'm
What
mad
are
at
my
Molly too.
thoughts?
Mm.
What you mad at Molly for?
'Cause Molly don't be. Oh no, I'm not mad at Molly. Molly, did you drop down? My bad. Pardon me. Let me go check my chat. Go ahead, Nas.
No, I mean I don't know who she was asking thoughts for, but I mean, child, I don't know.
Listen, I
So,
feel so special because you gave us your lunch minutes instead of giving them to Jay Dunn. But go off.
well, I'm not really happy with Jay Dunn, so well, I'm not. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I can't be taking all the over talking. And I do want to take a moment out to thank those of you who do not over talk on my platform and that don't give me a headache, because that shit is it's not fun at all. So there's that.
No problem.
Are you guys
No
excited for
problem.
tonight? Yes. Ness? Grace? No. Dang, they taking a long time.
Nas,
Ness.
I want to say this. Oh no, Princess, my bad. I'll go after you. Just tell me when I
Hmm.
can speak.
No, go ahead. I'll go on mute.
Okay, I have really. I'm glad we brought up Chicklet Teeth and the annoyance, bug be gone, roach that she fucking is, right? Because I'm tired. I still haven't done my video totally on her, but I will get to it. Nas, I'm so sick of her throwing you under the damn bus and kissing ass. Okay, and then keep throwing you under the bus and then speaking your name in every half sentence, not even a whole motherfucking sentence. How do you feel about that shit? I mean, me as a woman, I would be turned off. It's the potted puss for me that I know you're not into. I don't see you doing that, baby. And I'm glad you told the finessers that you're sick and tired of her aggravating ass way, because we all are. But how do you feel about that teleport Tuesday that constantly getting mad and throwing you in the bus, crying like a bitch that she is, and then also coming back to you and trying to spin that shit with her fifth grade fucking intellect? I'll mute. I know that was a lie.
Ness is
That
still
was a
on
lie.
mute
She's still on mute. Okay, so we'll take Queen. Okay,
because
did you
she's
hear what I had? Did you hear what I
Guys.
said,
I,
Nash?
oh, there
Okay.
she is.
no, no. Repeat that for me, please.
Oh damn! I just dragged the shit out of Chicklet teeth. Um, the bottom line, I know you don't want the potted puss, right? We see that you stiff farm that bitch everywhere you can. You make your money. I get all that, right? And I apologize for talking to you. It's just that she's fucking annoying. Okay, on your platform, I'll do better. Now, I do want to
Hmm.
know, how do you feel about her constantly saying your name every half sentence, right? And then also going on different platforms, kissing ass when she's mad at you, and then trying to throw you off the bus, and then whining and trying to flip the fact that she threw you on the bus, hence Taylorport fucking Tuesday, and then trying to flip that shit with her fucking third grade education. I gave her too much when I said fifth. I'll mute.
My thing about it is, I just don't understand her logic. Like just yesterday, she was dragging, like trying to drag me on ODS when I was on the platform, talking about how Pizarro was with her kids. Like, I don't think she understands the whole situation. That just makes me more disgusted with her, and just kind of want to dead her from my life when she does that dumb shit. Because I mean, me and my son are good. You keep repeating that, it's not gonna hurt me. It just makes me dislike you more. So, I just find that odd how people can play games with me like that and think I'm just going to talk to them. She did all that and then had the audacity to call me last night after she went
You
in and did all that on ODS and then on her own platform, trying to spin narratives and bringing me and my son up when it's not even relevant to her content. Like, that shit right there just makes me like not want to deal with her. That's why I didn't go back to ODS's platform yesterday, because I didn't want to deal with
ah
her. And it's starting to make me like, I'm really starting not to want to deal with her at all. So, that right there is just, yeah, yeah.
And Booski, I know you have your own mind. I'm so glad you hit Tulsa's link because I promise you, Bible, when I heard her say that about Pizarro complimenting her on her kids, and she repeated that shit. That's what she does. She'll repeat it to try to get a reaction out of you. I had to throw my fucking phone from not hitting that goddamn link. And then let me circle back to the recent past is when y'all fell out and she put on her community wall, Nessa abandoned me like she abandoned her son and then tried to flip that shit. I was like, Nessa's not fucking stupid, Jada. She's playing your ass anyway for content. She called
I'm
and
not
then
playing her
so
for
yeah.
content though.
What
That's
I'm
where you're
saying, what I
wrong.
mean by playing her for
So the thing
content, what I
about it
mean is
is,
that when you
what?
no, let me make sure you understand because you're not gonna get into it with our perceptions. Remember when the text messages thing came up? So I use the wrong word playing. I don't even want to say using. I want to say that you have a good heart and you tried to give her a chance, but it's not about love, relationship, or you being into her. It's all about YouTube content. That's what I'm trying to say.
So at the end of the day, I didn't mind being friends with her off of the app, but it's not worth it when on this app she is like this diabolical type of person. Like, I don't understand how in her mind she thinks that she can just like say this slick shit to me and then try to call me after that. Like, that don't even make sense to me. And that tells me that something must be wrong with her. I don't know. But like personally, like, even when I started thinking to myself like I could trust her a little bit more, she just made me feel like I just can't again. Like, it's like I'm back to square one with her, because she's just not capable of understanding that she is like I just don't think she's capable of understanding. And something that I'm gonna say on my live is like, girl, you don't hold back. Like, if you feel like you have to fight yourself, because I heard her mention something that she was like trying to be more gentle. Like, if you don't like me, just don't like me. Because if you fuck with somebody, you don't have to try not to, try to hurt them. It's not hard to do that. So when I heard her saying, I'm thinking to myself like, girl, I mean, I get dragged all the time. What different? You
Hmm.
gonna be one other person to drag me? It is what it is. But like, don't play on my top like that. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. And let me make sure so people hear me clearly. When I was saying playing, I wasn't using that in a negative connotation. When I'm saying playing is that you indulge with her on your platform and that's content. I really don't think it's anything other than that, other than what you just expressed to us as valid, right? You've never been a liar to me. So I'm just saying, like, I think she takes advantage of the platform. You allow her on there. The dynamics can be sick, but you give her another chance. It's just the backbiting for me, the disloyalty, and then the fakeness, especially when it comes to your personal life and trying to act like she's really more in it than she really is. That's what I mean by all that part. So if that makes any sense, that's just what I think and what I see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live when I get off of work, but I'm not dropping my link
Good.
today. I'm
Okay,
just
cool.
gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna go live and respond to some shit or whatever, because yeah, there's just a lot of shit going on, and I don't understand why people keep playing with me like I'm a joke or some shit. But it's like, once it's time for me to like just be done, I'm done. That's how I am. But You can't tell me in one breath that you're trying to do this, and then 5 minutes later you're sitting over there making those slick ass comments. I mean, that shit is
Yeah.
weird to me. So,
And then
but
putting your
listen, I have
personal
to
shit
rush
out
back.
there. Damn, I
Hold
had
on,
one more
all that.
question,
Well,
Ness.
go ahead and ask me.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Because
ask me.
I don't know how you're gonna read your chat today, and I want to ask you. What I want to ask you is that remember you and this heat, y'all were on Jay Dunn's top. Y'all were fucking playing. Y'all were outside on her. What changed? What made you back off and bring her back into your fold?
I've always been cool with Jay Dunn, but I feel like I've just been a nicer and more genuine friend to her than she has been to me. I'm very
Mm,
controversial in this sector, and it seems like she enjoys using me, for content, and that shit is annoying as fuck. Like,
mm,
once people hear my name, they want to know what's going on. They all in my business. So it's like it's weird. Like it makes me question, is she even cool with me genuinely or what?
mm.
Because like every time I turn around, everything that we talk about, she would release. She would talk about it. And it's weird. Like, girl, I'm a regular person. Why the fuck is every interaction with me content?
Well, first of
You know?
all, you're not ordinary. You're extraordinary, and I think that we all are up here. So, I mean, walking your celebrity, but I don't want you to be late from your break. We're definitely
I'm
going
gonna
to
be
stop
listening,
by
y'all.
tonight. Tell
All
the
right.
people where they can follow you.
That's no mess, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.
Love
Love you too.
you.
Have a good
Bye.
one. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm glad she hit your panel, bestie, because these
Yeah.
are the questions that's been bothering me, and I didn't want to do, half-ass content on it when I finish my video and get ready for Jay Dunn's dumbass, because that does annoy me, and I do think that Ness is a really great person overall. She really is. Like, take YouTube out of it. If you just really listen to what Ness has to say, she's funny, she's kind hearted, she's loyal to the people that are loyal to her. She's really not tripping like I am, and I sense that from her. Like, it's the beef sector, it's what we do. I don't think she really hates anyone. I really don't. And then she
Right.
opens up her platform to sometimes get sidestepped and not listened to, including me sometimes, right? Because I get in my feelings and I start just over talking, and I really have improved on that, and I will continue to because I don't like to do that.
Have you?
Um, yeah, I've been working on it because it's her platform. You know what I mean? And it's the way she wants to run it. And even if I wasn't her moderator, I respect the hustle.
Well,
And I
listen
don't
here.
want to see her sign off and be just drained when we having fun over there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me say this right quick.
Yeah.
So I did do a
Mm.
poll and I said, should Treecey A pay MU back? B, show her man. C, leave Mark alone. D, get over it. Mark wanted D good. We have 65% says pay MU back. 15% says show her man. 9% says leave Mark alone. And 12% said get over it. Mark wanted to D good. How did you vote?
Damn. Read them again for me real quick. Because I
So
did I did my live already, Jesse. So I don't want to tip my hand for the replay. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck, right? I don't want to tip my hand for the replay, but I would like you to read those questions because I know I damn sure voted. I voted.
absolutely. No problem. So should Treecey A pay MU back? Show her man, leave Mark alone, get over it. Mark wanted the D girl.
I want to say leave Mark alone, and you'll see why I said that in my video.
Oh,
Hmm.
so you all listen
Yeah, I
here.
brought you up too, Bestie. I brought you up too,
Period. Listen, I've been brought up all day. Treecey brought me
girl.
up. People ask me, what do I think about? I don't think about her. I just don't. You know, the only time that I will be giving commentary is when she brings me up. And you guys are going to get a lot of commentary because she can't keep Queen Tulsa's name out of her mouth. Listen here, she talks about me like so
Mm.
darn crazy. She says that I'm just single, I'm living in this delusion, and it's her. It's her.
Oh,
It's her
that's
perception.
the
This is how
issue.
she's
I'm
living her
glad
life.
you. Okay, and she's
And
living
listen
her
here.
best life. She ain't going back and forth with them ninjas. She say. So I want to
Listen.
know
Hold
what
on.
is
Oh,
really. Mm-mm.
bestie. Hold on. We got guests in the building. We got a real man up in this thing.
Oh shoot!
Hold
There's
on
some
one
men
second.
in this house. There's some men in
Rolled
this
over, said
house.
wake me at 5. Got a piss, I wake up, man, it's 6:39. Out of town, now I'm on the highway and I'm flying. Look at my phone's not a soul on my line. Now I'm deep in my my thoughts. I'm just knowing she crying.
We got Vic on the line. Vic, what is happening? What's going on?
What up, though?
Charles, I just wanted to thank you. I saw you had dropped my link. I was like, wait a minute, is that my channel? So yeah, I
Yeah,
wanted
it's
to.
free promotional Friday. All of the content creators that drop through, and I see you. We're gonna send post your link and send the people your way. Give these content creators an opportunity. Give them the like, the share, the subscribe. We are here. This is a business. And we support all businesses, white, black, we don't care. As long as you for the culture, as long as you go and support our business and put some money in our community, we'll definitely return the favor. Go ahead, Vic. Sound off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just had to. Charles, I had to kind of like slide out of my sector for a minute because we're going through like a loss of a content creator that was very unexpected. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I heard. Mhm.
yeah, it's kind of rough over there right now. So uh, we're
Oh
in the
no, y'all
process.
lost someone.
Mhm.
Oh,
One of the content creators, his name was Styles, Nut War Television. He was um, one of the OGs of the black sector.
our
Yeah.
condolences. Sorry for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
um, it happened like so quick. Like it's like imagine making this live stream and then 48 hours you're gone.
Mhm.
That's how it happened. Um, the black sector, we don't know for sure, but we believe it was a heart attack because he spoke excuse me, he spoke on having heart attacks in the past. So we went to his channel and like he had just recently posted and then all of a sudden it was nothing. So another content creator went looking for him and that's what we found. That's what we found. We found him.
Mm.
So,
Wow.
yeah. So hey, I just say, uh, cherish each moment
Mhm.
and don't miss an opportunity. Don't miss an opportunity.
Absolutely.
Like people have said to me in the past that uh, Vic Damone is an opportunist. Well, you could not wake up tomorrow, and that opportunity really wouldn't be available for you then. So it just puts a new perspective on the word opportunist when you look at opportunity for what it is, and you know, next thing you know, is you're out of here. So yeah, there's kind of like a dark cloud, somewhat roaming in the black sector. I believe that eventually we'll somewhat recover from this, but I don't think completely because it's like it's like losing a cast member. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen here,
It's
Victim
Yeah.
on. I know that
yeah.
this is very heavy. We're going to mission about 30 seconds and we'll continue this conversation. What was the gentleman's name that we lost?
Oh, his name was Nut War TV. He was
Nut War
also
TV.
yeah, he was also
We
known by
going
Style.
Styles. We gonna send this one out to you. We'll be right back. For one day you here, and then you're gone. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, la, 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 la. Yeah. Well, I know.
Mama put me out at only 14, so I started selling crack, cocaine, and codeine. Time to stack some paper. I gotta do it quick, thinking I'm a juvenile, but they don't know who they messing with. Yeah. my mama's only son. But I live every day like it's my motherfucking last one. Every nigga and they mama asking why, but I'm in the game, live by the game, and in the game I'ma die. And if I die, or should I say, if I go, bury me in Horn Park next to the come and go. Cause tomorrow ain't promised to me. The only thing promised to a player is the penitentiary. So I'ma take care of my business on the smooth tip. Watch my back, selling crack and pack 2 clips. And when you think about that, you say it'll be on as a trip you here today, but the next day you're gone.
One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. The next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. Maybe the next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. The next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone.
All right. So prayers up to the family, prayers up to each and every life that this gentleman has touched in the sector. And like I said, prayers for those we lost in 2025. The Butterfly Lounge send our deepest condolences to you and yours. All right, Vic, take it over.
Well, no, yeah, but no, like I was saying, it was like he was, like one of the cast members, and in the black sector WWE universe, you have the heroes and you have the villains, right? He was considered to be a villain. You understand? But we respect the black guy. I mean, the bad guys, just like we respect the good guys. Like nobody wants to see anybody dead on here. We want everybody to stay healthy. We want everybody to, be able to live stream. You know what I'm saying? So um health is probably the most important thing to learn from this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all getting older. You know what I'm saying? We're all getting older. He was only 54 when he passed away. That's what kind of like scared us. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like 54 ain't an age to be checking out. That's not the average lifespan uh of a man. So, just, try to, make sure, because as we get older, you just can't do all the things that you used to do. You feel what I'm saying? And you have to keep that in mind. You have to keep that in mind. Now the living styles, yeah, Tulsa, you would have hated Styles. Okay, because all
Listen,
right.
I'm all for it. You like the troll. Listen here. People really don't
But
know I'm
I'm
about.
just saying, like, Styles was definitely a gay basher. Yeah, he definitely was one. Okay. So I think you would have had fun with him if you would have actually met him. Because once he'd have found that and he tried to go at you, you'd have been like, "Oh yeah, I've been waiting on." You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, "I've been waiting on this."
Yeah.
Right?
Challenge. It would have been a challenge.
You know, yeah, he battled with Diva Tomboyish one time. I don't know if Diva even got that video, but I had to step out the black sector. There's so many memorial videos going on in the black.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I
It
just
can be
had.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you
So
said, we never know when it's going to be our time. So we definitely have to address our mental health, our health in general. And, sometimes you got to step back, and all that yelling and
Hmm.
stuff, we getting up in age, you can't do what you was doing in your 30s and 20s. Like life has drastically changed. And if you don't
exactly.
catch up with your body is going to leave you. Okay. So if you
That's
want to
for
be here
sure.
tomorrow, you got to put you first. And that is so important. I tell people, yeah, we come on here, we have fun, but shit, I mental health and all that, you still got to take care of that and address it.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
physical health is something that a lot of us kind of like cast to the side. You feel me? like you'll feel a pain in your leg and you'll kind of ignore it. It could turn into something serious, or you might think you have a cold. My other guy, brother King Curl, um, he had walking pneumonia and didn't know it.
Mhm.
And he's moving around, and then as he's driving with his wife, he just turns around and says, "I can't breathe." And she's like, "Oh, it's probably might. You better go to the hospital. Better go to the hospital. It might be walking pneumonia." And he went to the hospital and almost died in the hospital a whole month.
Wow.
He was in the hospital a whole month. You feel
Mhm.
me? So yeah, like that's where we are in life. Well, some of us, like I said, I'll be 47 in June. I know I'm not young.
Yeah, and make
Amen.
sure
God
y'all are getting
willing.
y'all colon checks. I mean, Vic, speak to that to the men that feel like, oh, ain't nobody going up in my butt. Speak about how important that is.
Well, again, like you could think that you just constipated and fuck around and that shit turned into something deadly. Like on some real, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, no gay shit. Like on some real stuff. And medical procedures have nothing to do with sexual pleasure. Okay, so the doctor's not trying to feel you up. If anything, he's
Say
just
that
trying.
one more time for the black men, the black kings, and even the white men too. You are not being violated. This is not no sexual play. This ain't no cosplay. What did you say, Vic?
All right, I said there's no sexual pleasure out of a medical procedure. That nigga's just trying to get off work. If anything, like um, yeah, there's nothing there. Trust me, there's nothing there. And then you really have to think about it. Like, would you date somebody that was sick? Is that your dating pool? I date the sickly. I date patients. I don't think so. I'm just maybe I'm just too logical for certain things. You know, I'm just too logical.
Mhm.
Just logic is the first thing that comes to mind. A doctor that's making $300,000 a year all of a sudden wants to be with someone with a yeast infection. Yeah, that I don't think that's attractive. You know,
Huh.
you know.
Mm.
I like, in matter of fact, if you really think about it, in the history of the medical field, a doctor has never really fallen in love with a sickly patient. Like that's just not normal. You
Mm.
know, you don't become a doctor to say, well, you know what, I want to marry this person with herpes. Yeah, that just doesn't happen. And they make 300,000 a year.
Or
Yeah,
more.
they'll probably end up at the Bunny Ranch in Las Vegas, or leave the country. Okay, where that shit is really wild over there. They don't really give a fuck. They don't have no laws or morals. They damn sure don't believe in the Bible. Ain't even around.
Huh.
Okay, but yeah,
Okay.
again, I like I said, I'm gonna just be moving around. What I'm saying, in the sector. I'm kind of like ducking YouTube flags, Tulsa. Right now, YouTube is flagging me. So
Why?
Oh no.
yes, I'm under attack again. So I've been like putting up content and deleting it until this heat is off my ass, Tulsa. Yeah, I just want to let you know. I don't want you to think that I was just disappearing, because like there's one video on my channel and it says I was like, I think it's like 5 days old or something. Well, I just put up the Styles video, but before that, my last post like 5 days. I'm on the run. YouTube is flagging me for DJing,
Oh
Tulsa.
yeah.
So I can go DJ on another channel. That's not a problem, but it's annoying to constantly do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, switching channels just to do a DJ show. That's
Why don't
ridiculous.
you just do it on Twitch? Why don't you just have all your supporters come over to your Twitch and you can play your music and stuff over there? That's what I'm
Uh,
about to
I, I
push.
lost I
Me
lost Twitch. I had Twitch. I lost Twitch.
get you
Um,
another Twitch because that's what I have an account and I'm about to start telling my people, hey, on when we want to just kick it, we want to listen to music, they can
Mhm.
send requests or even if we just want to have music in our show,
yeah,
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
doing that on
Twitch doesn't.
Twitch.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
yeah,
so I'm glad you
Doug
brought that.
do
Um,
Big O
mm,
doesn't either. So I
Uh-huh.
mean, I do it on Big O, but you
mm.
like I YouTube is still the WWE universe compared to WCW, ECW, the backyard wrestling. So look,
Yeah. And then let me
so
throw this in right quick.
yeah,
The content creators that I'm posting in the chat, these are content creators. Today is free promotion Friday. On Fridays, if you guys want promotion, if you want to send a tip or something like that, that it's okay. But I'm just doing it out the kindness of my heart. Fridays is free promotion. So any content creator that stops by, engage with us, we're gonna drop your channel. Go ahead.
Thank you, Toast. I wanted to circle
You
back
what?
really quick before we move off the topic because Vic, you spoke in great detail, and thank you for that. Two things I just want to add is that they say they call you an opportunist, right, Vic? Well,
yeah,
I was raised. I want to. Here's my answer back to you. You can call me Miss Answer Back, right?
yeah.
Um, I was raised with this theory or ideology, rather. Opportunity knocks more than once. It's whether you are in the position to take it or not. So when someone calls you an opportunist, Vic, that's a good thing because opportunity, it knocks all the time. It's whether you have set yourself apart from others to grasp that opportunity. So that's my spiritual message to you on that one. And secondly, to well, shout out to Couture Babe. I want to say that, hey, how you doing? And shout out to all the royals in the building. And I wanted to say to you that health is important. It's the greatest asset that we have. And I know our schedules and things like that can set us aside. We're mothers, we're fathers, we're sisters, we're brothers, aunt, uncles, and caretakers. I would highly suggest that you go online with your insurance and start doing telemedicine. There is one platform that I use for my basic, like primary care. It's called Urgent Health to Go. You can zoom into those meetings. They'll come out first, they will go through your current medications, your protocols, all of that, and even draw your blood work and send it off to the lab. Then you can schedule appointments, as it fits you and as needed. And then once your blood work comes back, which doesn't take long, they'll go over your whole blood panel, even vitamin deficiencies. Okay. So I want to just kind of throw that out there from personal experience. That's something that I actually do use. And then my specialist, for like lupus and things like that, I'll obviously go to rheumatology for that, but it saves time. You don't have to travel. You're online anyway. In Zoom, you can cam up, cam off. It doesn't really matter. You're in the system. And if you don't use them, I just gave you one. There's several out there. Absolutely. And they will piggyback off of your current medication protocol and what your current doctors have prescribed for you. Everything is tied to a pharmacy. So this is the new wave if you all didn't know about it, but I can vouch for it. And you can find me on Dory Bad and Bougie. If you have any questions, I read all of my comments daily. Thank you. That's all I had to say about that.
Wanda says, sliding through. Condolences, Vic. I knew the WWE reference was coming. Wanda, not Trump's baby mama.
Well, I mean, I did. I started a whole wrestling trend in the black sector. Like I even had Tommy buying wrestling belts. Like if y'all remember, Tommy had all them doggone wrestling belts behind him. You know, that was supposed to be a shot at me, right? Because he went and bought all the belts, and them belts like $500 a piece. Like,
Yeah. So listen here. Let me ask you all this. Do y'all have any closing words before we close out the show? I wanted to keep it to an hour, and I know we veered off and we got, kind of sidetracked on some very, very, very important topics that needed to be discussed, and that just,
yeah,
it's a segue into
so you are putting on back-to-back power shows. You on your way?
yes. And listen here, we're gonna have more.
Absolutely.
got more shows like this, and that's why I'm saying like we need to. I'm continuing to share you guys out on Fridays, so show up on Fridays. That way we can continue to keep y'all's name in the algorithm just as well as the Queen Tulsa show. And this is a coalition, there's no competition, and
I
so
know
I
that's
want
right.
yeah, I want everybody to win. And we all do our own part because we all have different things that we have to offer. But before we take off and before we give our last words, the DJ has us queued up. Y'all get into it. Make sure you like, share, and right. The game has definitely been good to me. We're gonna go ahead and sound off and give Dory the mic. What are your closing words?
You know what? I was just sitting there thinking, like, my spirit always attracts me to good people. I really enjoy hanging out with you. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say that, and I want to say, we're gonna still promote the Charm School project, and then also one thing that you said that stuck in my head out this whole live: keep it on me. Let's keep it on the board. All that calling jobs and et cetera, whatever goes on. I'm not pinpointing one person's name. If the shoe fits, wear it, kick it off, right? If it hurts. So yeah, with that being said, keep it on the board, which is a YouTube board. All that's not necessary. So that's just what I wanted to say. And I'm gonna head out. Okay. Thank you, bestie. Great show as
You are
usual.
so welcome. Listen here. Thank you. And you guys make sure you get on over to Dory Bad and Bougie. I did drop her link in the chat. She's got some reviews on her channel where she reviews and she gives her point of view. She's definitely a free thinker. Let's go ahead and go through the chat and see who stopped by. Of course, my bestie, Bad and Bougie, Dory has stopped by. We had Queen Diva stop by under new management. We had who else did we have in here? We had Vic Damone. We had Couture Bay. You guys make sure you get on over and follow her channel. Mhm. Under new management channel, we had Ness on the board. Ness had come over. We had Molly. Molly was in here. We had Vic Damone stop by and had given us donated some of his time. Okay. And let's see, we had Miss Wanda, not Trump's baby mama, sliding through here. I've been seeing you around these streets, tearing it up. We have Hills Lipstick and Uns Boss Lady. Yes. And then we have the D Ham show. You guys get on over there. He is live as well. We have to continue to uplift one another, like the gentleman said earlier, Vic. He lost his friend, and this guy, was on live today and was gone, tomorrow in 48 hours. And so let's make sure we're having fun. Let's also make sure we are keeping it on here. If the kitchen gets too hot, know when to back out of the kitchen. I have to drop you off in Queen City. Until next time, so long.